Always Sunny coming on live right now, everybody. I'm not late to the game anymore. This is normal. We always get Family Guy. Right.
FX presents
Here we go.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Always Sunny.
The following program
Episode 4,
MALS.
Season 16.
It contains strong language and sexual
There's a cat
situations.
hopping
It
around
is intended
somewhere.
only for mature audiences.
Alright, mature audiences. Get out of here if you're not mature. How dare you not be mature and watch Always Sunny.
In the burning heart.
Rocky!
We gotta go!
This is Rocky 4.
We're gonna miss him! Cutting it pretty close there, pal. I feel like I gotta take a shit.
What?
No.
I feel like I gotta take
Oh, no,
a shit.
come on. Everything you need is already inside you.
Oh god, it's chess? What is it? Frank versus Russia. So here we go. Cheers, everybody. Episode 4, Frank versus Russia. It's funny it's Frank versus Russia because right now in my bedroom is playing The Machine with Bert Kreischer, and he's in Russia. The Bear is also a thing that Bert Kreischer did. So everything is full circle, connecting to everything else that is going on in my house. We've been getting Grimace commercials often, but this is a different one. Grimace's birthday. Look at that. It's a giant purple milkshake. So we really don't have much to go on. I know nothing about Frank playing chess, let alone fighting Russia in a competition that I never even remember. Like, I don't remember Frank ever playing chess ever. I don't remember any of them ever playing chess ever.
Just help
2
me.
days earlier.
No, Mac. I'm not helping you, okay? Stop talking to me about Johnny.
Your girl got her guts pumped last night.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Delicious
Guts
steak.
pumped.
He took my phone by mistake so that he could see me again.
That happened
Oh,
with the military guy.
Dennis,
This
Dennis,
happened
I
in
need
the
your
other
help
one
with
where
your
she
man. No!
stole the
Remember
guy's
I stole
phone.
a
He was like, "You are
restaurant
the
buzzer other day? I
worst
can't find it
moment of my
anymore.
life."
It's a matter of national security.
You want Frank's help with your guy troubles? He's insanely homophobic.
Mac did the dance. Then I get it.
Mac did the
relationship
dance
advice.
at the end
I'm
of
having
season
some
14.
issues with this guy that I'm dating. I want to take it to the next level, but it's not weird because we're in constant communication through the beads.
Anal
The
beads?
extra large anal beads that I shoved up my butt. Johnny can control them via an app on his
Oh
phone. And when
my
I feel the
god.
buzz,
Mac
That's it.
is
I'm out.
so...
I'm out. That's it. I don't get it.
Frank
let me
just
explain it again.
lost
It's beads that go into my ass.
The dance never said anything about no beads.
You are beyond help,
Yeah,
okay? You
Mac-
let a stranger hack your butthole, Dennis.
Enough. So fine, I will help you.
Okay, okay.
All right, let's go.
Jack again? 2 in a
What are
row?
you guys doing with all my research equipment?
Charlie and Frank are gonna play spies.
There's a Russian grandmaster coming to town. I'm entering Frank in a tournament.
Fine, I'll let you borrow them, but I'm coming with.
A play date.
Oh, yeah, like we used to.
We never
You
did.
don't remember?
You don't remember. I believe that is true.
Holy shit.
How is this man
What is
allowed to have
this?
an ice cream truck?
My ice cream truck.
Give me a push pop, will you?
And get him a push pop.
What? Oh, no, I don't have any ice cream.
I knew he was going to say that. Uncle Jack is so... I said this the last time we saw him, and I say it every time we see Uncle Jack. And he's drinking a Yingling over Frank's shoulder in a...
Suck on that!
If he does, let me get another screen grab.
Shut up, dude. That's gross.
May I have a word with you?
Absolutely
drinking
not,
beer.
Because I'm in the middle of watching a game
You
of
probably
chess.
can't drink beer.
There is no alcohol.
Fine, dude. Here you go. Frank, I'm gonna have to find some way to sneak beer in here.
Excuse me?
Go away! I gave you the beer, man.
I love that Charlie just told the guy, like, dude, go away. I gave you the beer. I didn't fight you on it. I'm going to sneak beer in here. I do get where Charlie's coming from. It's a sporting event. What kind of sporting events don't allow beer? Children's chess matches, that's where. And Uncle Jack is literally cheating so Frank could win and telling Charlie and Frank to try to get screenshots of the young boys because he is a pedophile to the extreme. He is literally admitting that he has drugged Charlie as a child, taken him to events Charlie doesn't even remember. This is the 3rd or 4th since Always Sunny has started. Different Jersey Mike's commercial with Danny DeVito. Indiana Jones. This comes out next Thursday. I have tickets already. Tomorrow is the first Thursday in like a month where nothing major blockbuster-ish is coming out. The new No Hard Feelings is coming out with Jennifer Lawrence, but nothing like super blockbuster-ish.
As you're both aware, I have a foolproof system for attracting a woman. I also have a foolproof system for attracting a man. You will begin by greeting them with the traditional pleasantries. I'll be nearby,
Look at
of course,
Dennis.
to make
Dennis
sure
is
nothing goes
lingering.
awry.
Dennis has a weird
suppress
plan
your
all the time.
instincts.
Oh my
So
God,
your
we're
first
doing a
instinct
dentist thing.
is going to be to try to make yourself seem awesome. Okay? So you're going to inflate his ego.
What are we
Make him
spelling?
feel-
You're the most interesting person in this room.
Hi.
Don't say it.
Now, once your man's feeling
Mac
important,
can't be helped.
you're going to show him that
Mac
you...
is insane.
Every man's greatest fear is that he's a pussy.
So now we're sin. S-I-N, sin.
It's impossible. Nobody can get these open today. You mind giving this one more shot for me? See if you can get it.
Dennis loosened it.
Wow. Rip it away from
N,
me.
another N.
You're going to N.
I think it's sinner.
Gate.
I used to fuck LeBron James.
What the frig is he doing? We're spelling sinner.
Engage.
Or sinners.
Ew.
Sinner.
What are you doing?
I'm grabbing a ding dong.
Oh, sinned.
Like you are his mommy.
There we go.
Now you rub their nose like a
Now,
mom.
my
Clean
little
them
man.
up.
Any chance, would you want to do this again sometime?
It worked.
And there you have it.
Took a lot to get there.
It's not as clean as the dentist system.
I was gonna say,
listen, the Dennis
oh
system,
my
that's
God,
just
it's reverse of Dennis.
Dennis backwards.
It was Dennis
Oh
backwards the
my
entire. I admit it was so
What
obvious.
are the odds that the steps to the system would be Dennis backwards?
Hi.
Very high.
Because I made it up.
Very high because
Get it on
Dennis.
purpose.
I am mad that I didn't figure it out. I'm like, where are we going with this? I am so mad that I didn't realize it was Dennis backwards at that point. But I'm thinking like he's got to be going sinner or sinned or something sinners because there's two of them. There's D and Mac. But it's literally sinned because it's Dennis backwards. The Dennis system. The second he put the S, I'm like, oh my God, we're doing the Dennis system. But it's not the Dennis system because it started with S. It is the Dennis system backwards because this is how to get a guy. So it's in reverse. And then Mac literally says, what are the odds? How crazy. No, the odds are great because it's Dennis's system and he obviously did it. So it was Dennis backwards. Did Dennis just unveil how you get to Dennis? Or is he just Dennis? And I mean, I don't think Dennis is crazy enough to reveal his secrets. The fact, though, that D and Mac do the things they do and don't get arrested. I mean, half the time they probably do get arrested and go to jail. You got to inflate their ego, but don't like make it obvious. So he literally is just one after another telling him how great he is. You greatest guy in the room. Always the greatest guy in the room. Then D is grabbing the guy's dick. They're like so in your face, like insane. But at the end of the day, it worked. Because they use the Dennis system in reverse.
Viewer discretion advised.
Viewer discretion advised.
All right, so talk to me. One of those second dates.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's not happening. Found myself real horny, so I popped a couple of mommy's magic beans and headed over to Kyle's. Roofies. I roofied myself.
Oh
Not
my
100% sure if we plowed or not.
I
Stole his
roofied
phone.
myself
Yeah,
and
I'll
stole
be
his
honest,
phone.
the
What phone
details
is
are a
that?
bit-
I'm a boy in love with Johnny, and I realize that I have to be with him.
You don't know him.
I know him better than you.
Do you? Because I am him. I invented Johnny as a means of getting you out of the apartment when you were irritating. I'll eat the soft-shell crabs. They are my favorite.
They're Johnny's favorite too.
Yeah, because I am Johnny.
Then who's Dennis?
What do you mean?
Well, if you're Johnny, then who?
I'm Dennis. I've always been Dennis. Mac,
I'm sorry.
Johnny.
Thank
I
you for
pushed a
everything,
button on
Dennis.
my
I gotta
phone.
roll. I
and-
can't engage with you on this right now. I gotta go see Johnny.
Dennis, I've been controlling Frank using the restaurant buzzer, okay?
Wait,
and it's
wait,
a
wait,
perfect plan. But dude, it's over, right? Unless you know a way I can sneak something into this tournament that vibrates.
We're gonna have vibrating
I think I
anal
may have a
beads
way, but,
to cheat at chess.
Frank's not gonna like it. Got any more of those magic beans?
Yeah.
And that's how Frank got screwed up. We roofied Frank, shoved anal beads up his ass.
We're late.
Everything you need is already inside you.
You got this, Frank. You got this, man.
Is he gonna jump out of his chair? He doesn't.
He seems a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, this
Just
can't
think about the incredible
work
amount
too
of
good.
pressure he's feeling.
And in the beginning, he said, "I feel like I gotta take a shit."
Mr. Reynolds seems to be going through a range of emotions
while contemplating.
You don't have to do it. Should I go here? Ah!
Take your time. Take your time.
You don't have to do this!
I think that Johnny broke up with me because he was gone.
Mac, I can't do this right now.
Johnny broke up with me because he was gone. They're in Frank, Mac.
A language warning for anybody watching.
Nice.
I am Johnny! I don't know how else to tell you! These are the texts that I sent to you from my phone!
Oh my God!
Oh God, now he's gonna ruin it. Frank is, oh my God, he is. They broke the phone and it's literally full blast code red. Did he win? Tell me Frank somehow won. Look, he's gonna go, oh my God, checkmate. He's knocking it over.
Checkmate, what a brilliant
Checkmate, Frank won by accident. Rocky 4. On the ground, convulsing, and people think he's celebrating. We have beat the Russians. There's no surrender. I love that we're playing the entire Burning Heart. All right, guys, that's it for episode 4, season 16. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. What a fantastic episode. Might be my favorite of the season yet. I don't know. I have to think about it. But I feel like this is such like a throwback to older episodes with the people and the topics and everything. We have the Dennis system, but it's no longer the Dennis system because Dennis system is to get a girl. This is to get guys, aka Mac, because he's gay, and D, because she obviously likes dudes. It is the Sind system, Dennis backwards. That is brilliant in itself. Then we have Dennis watching over them at the restaurant, basically just there to cover for all their complete stupidity and insanity. They're so dumb. Mac more so than anybody. At one point, I'm like, is D just as bad? Because maybe I'm giving D too much credit, but Mac is on another level of stupidity. Mac is assuming after Dennis told him, I am Johnny. You know this guy Johnny that never has appeared? In the beginning of the episode, Mac was saying, there's this guy named Johnny. And he put anal beads in me that vibrate. And he vibrates them when he wants me to meet him, except he never shows up. But he leaves the house. I should have immediately known something was wrong. But Mac is so insane all the time that I believed there really was a guy that was manipulating him or doing something beyond my comprehension. But no, it is literally Dennis. And Dennis is saying, I was doing it to get you out of the house. You annoy the crap out of me. So I literally pretended I'm this guy, Johnny. And then he shows him, here's the phone. I vibrate the anal beads. You run away. I have all of the text messages between us. And Mac thinks, oh my God, you stole Johnny's phone. That's what Mac thinks. Because Mac is so dumb and doesn't want to believe it also. There's also the fact that Mac doesn't want to believe that Johnny doesn't exist because he's clearly very infatuated with this Johnny character who is Dennis and Johnny doesn't exist. And obviously Dennis doesn't want anything to do with Mac. Dennis was just doing it to manipulate Mac and get Mac out of his hair. And it ends up backfiring in the end because they use the vibrating anal beads on Frank to beat the Russians in a chess match in which Mac fights Dennis for the phone, breaks the phone, and Frank accidentally wins against the Russians. We have Burning Heart playing, Rocky 4, one of my favorite soundtracks to work out and run to. I run like 3 miles 4 days a week, and Burning Heart and many other Rocky songs are part of it. And I just can't believe the greatness that we just saw. It's like so great seeing the beginning play out again. Because in the beginning, Frank was like, oh my God, I gotta take a shit so bad. And I'm like, what a weird thing to say. And why is Frank not remembering anything? It's because D had roofies. She was roofing herself to hook up with this other dude. Very reminiscent and even flashbacking to the old episode. I can't remember the name of the episode, but I'm pretty sure the guy was some sort of military guy and she met him at a bar and he literally came to get his phone back from D because D used her trick of stealing the phone. And then when he came, he goes, I just want to thank you because last night I hit rock bottom and you are my bottom, meaning D. He was like, you are my bottom. I've never sunk so low in my life. And now I realize that I have to change the way I do things because I can't sink any lower than getting drunk at a bar and hooking up with you. And Dee did the same thing, or not did the same thing. She thought the same thing was happening to her in reverse. Some guy stole her phone and she thought like, yep, the guy's going to call me now. But how are you going to call when you don't have a phone? How are you going to get a call? You don't have a phone. So like there's all these flashbacks to other episodes. We have Charlie and Mac's mother. We had Uncle Jack again, who is the creepiest in-your-face pedophile I've ever seen in TV or movies. He has an ice cream truck with no ice cream. He's watching little boys on the camera telling Charlie and Frank, yo, is this kid really gonna suck something? Because if you do, let me know, because I wanna grab a snapshot of this child, so perverted and over the top, but it's like you expect it from Uncle Jack at this point. And Uncle Jack helps us cheat at chess, which ends up backfiring, and Frank wins anyway. And then he's writhing around on the floor because the anal beads have went insane, and Charlie wraps him in an American flag, and we sing Burning Heart to its full conclusion when the credits roll. First episode of the season that didn't have a coming up next or go right to next on Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They literally played out the entire song to the end credits. Amazing episode. Might be my favorite yet of this season. It's definitely up there. We've had 4 so far. There are, I believe, 10 episodes. We've talked about this before. I think somebody said there's either 8 or 10. I can't remember. But if there's 8, we're halfway through. If not, next week we will be. You guys let me know what you think. You want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full unedited. Gremlins ends tomorrow at 3 a.m. So in like 5 hours, Gremlins the animated show ends. There's 2 episodes a week, 10 episodes. That ends in 5 hours. I'll be editing those up. I'll also get last week's episodes out. I was down the shore for a couple days, so I didn't get the normal video releases out. But this will be dropping ASAP. All the other seasons of Always Sunny, Barry, Ted Lasso, the final seasons, hundreds of other shows, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, and movies. In the description is the link for Patreon. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.